closer to the.
Yeah, it might be a bit quiet.
Yeah. Let's all sit with the beanbags, guys. Come on.
I'm alright here.
Have a nice intimate session. Don't wait for me, Archie. You can ask the questions whenever you feel like. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I need to do them in an order.
You don't need to do them in order. Just ask the first question you see. You're wasting Matt's data.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was actually pretty good. Do you know what? Because I said that it didn't feel like 30 minutes, which is always a good thing when it doesn't feel as long as it is. Because it kind of just sort of like blends into another. So I thought it was pretty cool in that aspect. Maybe we could have done more interaction with the audience to keep them engaged more. Yeah. Like I said, that I guess it was more of a time thing where we could have added smoke in. It was more of a time thing rather than we can't do it. But that would have been a little cool feature as well.
I think certain bits needed better transitions because some of it just didn't make sense. In a way.
Such as?
Well, no, like as in music transitions. Like
Oh.
it wasn't as clean as it could have been, and the mixing as well.
There was like a part where it goes from like my piece to Gabe's piece, but it just cuts like instantly, and it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, there was just one cut in it that didn't sound right. But overall,
Was our planning effective?
I wouldn't say so. We had planned for like so many ideas that we never really got around to doing.
Everyone had different ideas.
The plan would change like every day, every week.
Yeah, we should have stuck to one thing and gone with it.
I think we just needed to communicate with each other better rather than people coming and going and changing the ideas. Like there was one of the times where I thought we was doing a completely different topic, and then I came in one day and it's like, oh, we're doing space.
Yeah.
Listen, did you hear that?
A Viking spacecraft is being readied to land on Mars in 1976.
How's everyone's skills developed during the process?
Well, I've learnt more of video production using iMovie. That's not something I had used before, but in this project I was using it quite a bit. I know the basics.
Yeah, I've got better at making music to different videos.
Mm-hmm.
I was never that good at making music to certain clips and.
Yeah, making music to videos as well.
I got better at Logic
Yeah.
because I'm an FL user, so using Logic for this helps. Get an understanding of it, I feel more confident with Logic now.
That the whole chain of evolutions, cosmic, chemical, and biological, is at work everywhere.
If we lost all of our work, what last minute work would you have been produced and how would you have gone about it? So if we lost everything,
What would we do to
what would we
recover
do
it
to-
in a minute? I guess I'll just do my track again. There wasn't.
What could we have done better than we done before?
Like I said, interaction with the audience would have been ideal.
Yeah.
In that case, the creation of life anywhere in the universe would be more the rule than the exception.
I mean, a
Like I
bit
said,
of a
communication.
storyline.
storyline.
Yeah, could have used
Yeah,
more coherent sort of.
yeah, because a lot of people would have been confused.
Mhm.
So maybe it's something that's more understandable.
What different methods would we have used if our final work was on a larger or smaller scale?
Well, I mean, can communication with each other be one of them?
Yes, definitely.
Well, if it was on a larger scale, we would have went more in depth with the like 3D surround sort of.
Yeah, the practical parts.
all
it,
of the yeah.
If it was a smaller scale, I'm not sure.
Then I don't think we
This was
bothered with
quite
the.
a smaller scale.
It was. I mean, it could always be
more
smaller.
it was more on the smaller side than the larger side, but that was because we spent so much time wondering
Yeah.
what we should do. It should have been one of those where, like, the first day we said, okay, we're doing this, and then that whole time we stuck to it,
Mhm.
rather than changing it up here and there.
Was there any examples when you took initiative and responsibility for some work?
I guess we can all say that for our own individual pieces.
I took responsibility for
Your
the
pieces.
intro, the outro. Yeah, we needed some stuff for the beginning and the end.
I did some work on like the transitions and some of the noises, like some of the music between the transitions and some of the sound effects was sort of. I did some of that.
I would say, as an improvement, I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal, but the Bare Necessity song didn't really fit in with the whole topic. I get it was a nice little happy jolly song while they walk out, but it didn't really fit in with the space genre.
How did you use analysis to inform your next creative choices?
Pardon?
How did we use analysis
Right.
to inform your next creative choices? Analysis.
Juno, you got anything?
Not too sure, to be honest.
Analysis. What do you mean?
To inform our next creative choices. It's like, what did we think before moving to our next?
Well, there wasn't really much time for thinking because we was running on a timer.
But how did our plan
Right.
inform us to move on to our next choices? Like,
So what?
as in, did we?
So we made our music with the vision of it being spacious.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
I guess we executed that.
We came up with a few more ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. And like the video you used was pretty good. It stuck to the topic. Bunch of NASA. Bunch of Google Maps. And zooming in and out.
We think, when I say we, just the scientific community, physicists who concern themselves with the very early universe, cosmologists, that the laws of physics as we experience them are set in the very earliest stages of the universe. And quantum fluctuation.
We could have used, heavier music. We could have made use of the space, so we have a free room right here. We could have, I don't know, put something in there like
a zombie.
Like a zombie. Just a zombie. Made the room red. Used a lot of content.
Cover the walls with with like blood.
Yeah, we could have put blood along there. Like maybe like a
You know,
hat.
you get like that fake vinyl blood. So
Yeah.
You can just like
I
stick
mean,
on.
we were planning to put blood along there with the
We were
alien
gonna
thing.
do something like that.
But
yeah.
we should have done like just get like a little bit of red paint and then just put a hand mark down there. And then a lot.
We wouldn't want to ruin the window.
We can just scrub it off. And then Riley would have been able to do his zombie noises. A lot of them, probably different zombies.
Probably got a lot of zombie noises in his sound bank.
He has.
I think the surround sound would be better.
It freaks people
There's
out.
loads of different stuff to do, yeah.
And like the ray guns. But even then, like that can there's like a way that you can link the zombies in with space.
Yeah, go think of Nazi zombies.
Yeah,
Alien and
ray guns, like that's a space gun.
Alien apocalypse. So it's a zombie apocalypse.
Then the ones
Nah,
you evolve,
that sounds
then
cooler.
you could just dissolve into a pile of goo.
Zombies are. And then, yeah, so heavy music. Could have had a lot of heavy music, which would have been ideal for me. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not really an instrument player. I'm learning guitar at the moment, but
How's that coming along?
it's actually doing really well.
Yeah.
But it's just it would have been hard for me like in September, October to have something sort of heavy. That's why this topic was good for me, because I'm very synth based, very electronic.
I mean, you can make hard tracks out of that though.
Yeah, I haven't tried.
Even with samples,
Mhm.
just sample something and put it like synthy. Yeah, I mean that first track could have probably went into a zombie track.
Yeah.
It was quite heavy.
Absolutely.
little weensy
Yeah.
part of the universe that we're the only people who were ever created with any intelligence.
Story. Could that have worked as
We choose the theremin for that.
That would be more like. It would be more spooky.
Very atmospherical
Yeah, but I think a lot of reverb would be on that.
ambience.
Yeah. Just
More like
on
quiet stuff.
That way.
the case that any sufficiently
Ominous.
advanced
That
civilization
way.
Yeah.
defines itself?
Less,
You would
I
try.
think it'd be less music.
I did try actually.
Answer to the Fermi
It would be less music based and more sort of
by the time they got to
It would be more sound based.
atmospheric.
You know,
Quiet.
like
noises.
creaking doors and shit like that.
Yeah.
possibility based
That
on
would have
things
been,
that
it would have been cooler. And maybe we could have used the cloakroom. I mean, we could use that for anything really. And that room. You could just have like a
Yeah, the
silhouette,
ghost in that,
like
yeah.
a silhouette or something.
Just stuff floating around.
Yeah.
Like, put a string round, I don't know, some
Oh.
headphones and have them floating there.
Yeah. Like a blanket or something. Yeah. But music-wise, for Ghost,
Yes, definitely. Headline goes.
Do you think there was enough variation in the music choices that we had in that show?
Several other people with me.
I think it was good actually.
yeah, I mean, like I said, because the
What
first track was quite heavy.
When it comes to like electronic music, there was a wide range. There wasn't very much like instrumental sort of like rock.
Yeah, there wasn't much
Could have
raw,
used more of that.
but there was a decent variety. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Archie's track, the drums
I
and
think we could have used more live sound.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, we had people who could play bass and guitar and drums. We didn't really take advantage of that.
Or vocals?
Well, we done Riley.
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
more
does that
sound
count?
effects
Yeah,
rather
but
than
still,
singing.
it's live though,
lyrics.
isn't it?
Well, can you imagine Riley singing in his alien voice?
Yeah.
Don't
But
know.
we could have
I
done
think that would
more,
be kind of cool.
more live sound.
Yeah, no, I agree. How was the lights in there when it was going on? When it was being shown?
It was like that.
Yeah, it was
so-
like
Yeah,
that.
like what we just
Oh,
did.
okay.
Not
Okay.
flashing.
Yeah, there was. Although we did have the strobe, we didn't use it.
Yeah.
Too much of a risk, I feel like. Can't really get away with using a strobe. You might.
Kill someone.
Yeah, you might kill someone.
Blind someone.
there is life on other planets?
No, I'm German. Yes, definitely.
Why? What sort of life do you see up there?
Vegetable.
Do I think there's life on other planets? No.
Some people were confused in terms of they didn't really know what was going on with the whole storyline, and everything was a bit
Was there a storyline?
not really. No.
Did they need to
They
be a
didn't
storyline?
really need to be a storyline.
One
but
thing I would say was the text that came up on the screen. I can't speak for everyone, but my reading is very not good. So I didn't really have enough time to read the text. That
You
also,
didn't even try.
I did try. I sat there. I sat up out of my seat actually just to read it, and I still couldn't read it. But I can see how that could cause confusion with people, as well as if
people were liking the music though. They were vibing out,
popping their heads.
popping their heads. A few motions with the arms.
Oh,
Yeah.
got the rave dancing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there was like quite a rave type track in there.
Yeah, that was mine.
Was it?
Which one was that?
That was the one where like the NASA,
Brown,
it had like the
Oh,
NASA
yeah, that one.
signs and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
changing colours. Yeah.
That's one of my favourites from the project actually.
Juno, you a
Stop
raver? You got something to tell me, Juno? But yeah.
Yeah, they had a good
But
collection.
like I said, that adds variety to the tracks
Yeah.
when you can like distinct different tracks from that,
Mm-hmm.
rather than it all sounding the same.
We didn't have any vocals, but I'm not sure if you would put vocals, that sort of thing, in any of those tracks or like with the topic.
I wouldn't say there's anything missing to where it hurts the project, but I would say we could do a lot more to make it better.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying with this whole confusion on actually what we're doing and what we're trying to
I
achieve
think
with this.
we had plenty of time. We
Yeah.
just didn't.
Just not organised.
Yeah. We didn't plan it very well.
And we said this before we even made this, is that we all need to be in a room and figure out what we're going to do.
We all had
And
too
that
many
never-
ideas.
It's
Yeah.
what, like 7 of us? Well, there was 8 of us.
Well, first of all, writing it down, getting it down on a piece of paper so we're all on the same page. But that's the thing, we wasn't all on the same page. I remember coming in and then it was like, oh, okay, we're doing space now. And like before it was like Area 51. I mean, there wasn't anything in there about Area 51, was there? That silence speaks volumes.
Not really. I mean, there's the aliens thing.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, the
that's
whole.
right.
That,
Nothing about Area 51.
I mean, real Area 51's kind of boring, isn't it?
yeah, but like,
There's not. I think we ran out of juice with that.
and I wanted to do zombies.
You never mentioned zombies.
Yes, I did.
You never.
Archie, did I mention
Yeah,
zombies?
you mentioned it once or twice.
I mentioned it once or twice. Every time it got brought up, I was like, let's do zombies. And it got met with no one answering me.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because you wasn't listening to me. You chose not to listen.
Probably, to be honest.
You chose not to listen to me.
But everything went well, I think.
I'm quite happy with that. I'm happy with my stuff. I did the best I could have.
I could have maybe had another track in there.
Yeah.
Because I made like a little short cameo and that was it. But
What track would you have made?
I would have made something like the one I made, like a bassline track, like a space-esque feel.
You made much of your own music though. Like I know you rap over some type beats. I'm just wondering because the less music you make, the more impressive it is, obviously.
I mean, I only made that one track for it.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's good that you were able to make that one track.
Well, I could make.
Yeah, because you don't make.
You don't. Yeah, that's not what you do. So.
No, I do play bass though, like not like on my own tracks.
Not very well. Joking, Cal.
No, there's a difference between playing someone else's music and making your own.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just trying to hype you up, man.
No, I get it. But I've got no. But the thing is, though, I do have a lot of bass lines that I just haven't put into tracks.
Yeah.
So I could have just pulled one of them out and just stuck on there.